Stop playing light armored stealth archer in Oblivion Remastered. You are literally asking to die. Light armor makes you a glass cannon without the cannon. One or two mistakes and you're done. The build that actually makes sense for beginners is Heavy Archer, a walking tank with a bow designed to survive your screw-ups and still melt enemies from range with the help of supportive magic. In this video I show you the exact races, Birthsigns, attributes and a few crucial tips so you can stop reloading and actually start enjoying the game. Hello guys, Millennium Griffin here, welcome back to my channel. What is the Heavy Archer? You are not a sneaky glass cannon, you are not a pure mage, you are a walking ballista in a metal coffin. Full heavy armor, a good bow and supportive magic. You walk into a fight, enemies face tank your armor, you face shot their health bar. In the end, the arrows stop flying, the dust settles, and you are the only one still standing. Light armor in Oblivion doesn't protect you much. Heavy armor, on the other hand, can reach huge damage reduction all time during leveling, and even early on it's noticeably safer. Practically, that means light armor archer, one bad pull, one trap, you are dead. Done. Heavy armor archer, you can screw up multiple times and still have time to heal and fix it. Your basic combat loop: walk in, take a couple of hits, back off, heal, cast support spells, and while they chase you, put arrows in their face. Tank, use magic, shoot. You don't need perfect stealth, you don't need perfect timing, you just need to keep that loop going. Best races. I will make this really simple. I'm only going to go in depth on the races you should consider for a beginner heavy archer. Everything else requires special setups to work and for now gets a quick why not. North. North is the easy button. You get great strength, so you can wear heavy armor and carry loot, solid health and frost resistance for later. If you are new and don't want to think too hard, pick North and move on. Orc. My current choice. Orcs are monsters in heavy armor. High strength, high endurance, and you get Berserk, your panic button. When everything goes wrong, hit Berserk and you, for 60 seconds, an absolute beast. Berserk power, once per day, you massively boost strength and endurance for 60 seconds. It's your panic button when a fight goes bad. We don't stack strength like a pure warrior, but when Berserk is active, that bonus, strength and endurance make you incredibly hard to kill for a full minute. If you like pressing one button and turning it into a raid boss, go Orc. Breton. Bretons are your magic friendly option. They get 50% magic resistance, which is insanely good in Oblivion, and they synergize well with the restoration and alteration. Downside: lower strength, so you feel your carry weight in heavy armor early. Totally playable, just expect to manage inventory more. Now the quick mentions. Redguard, Dark Elf, Imperial. Completely playable, just not as a beginner friendly for this build as North, Orc or Breton. Wood Elf, High Elf. Playable, but require special setups, skip them for now. If you are still unsure, pick North, you'll be totally fine, you can always experiment with other races on your second character. Birthsigns. Same approach here, only the stuff that actually helps you. The Lady. This gives you 10 willpower and 10 endurance. This is the Paladin pick. High endurance gives you starting health, high willpower make your magic regenerate faster for healing and supportive spells. It is the perfect balance of magic and tank. If you know you overpull and panic, this sign forgives a lot. The Mage. Plus 52 Magicka pool. More Magicka for restoration, alteration, conjuration and other magic skills sounds good. Quick warning. The Atronach. On paper, huge Magicka and spell absorption. In practice, no Magicka regeneration is very punishing for new players. Strong, but not beginner friendly. Save it for a later character. The Thief, my current choice. Plus 10 to agility, speed and luck. Agility helps your bow damage and prevents you from getting staggered. With speed, you move faster, and luck, well, luck is your quiet, passive cheat code. It gives a small bonus to every skill, including marksman, heavy armor, restoration and more. It's never flashy, but it makes your whole character feel slightly better at everything. All the time. The Warrior, plus 10 strength and 10 to endurance. More strength, you can carry more. More endurance, you are tankier from level 1. If you pick Nord and give him the warrior sign, you start with 65 endurance. It's huge. You are practically unkillable in the early game. All the other signs don't support the simple heavy archer game plan as much, so I won't waste your time with them here. If you want a full nerdy tier list of every race, every birth sign for heavy archers, let me know in the comments. I can make a separate deep dive just for that. If you can't decide, pick Lady and forget about it. Attributes. Oblivion's attribute system can get super nerdy, but for a beginner heavy archer you only need this. Agility. Agility is the engine of your bow damage. It directly powers marksman, which means higher agility equals harder hitting arrows and more reliable stagger. As a heavy archer, you're already slower and less sneaky than a light armor sniper, so every shot needs to count. If endurance keeps you alive, agility is what makes sure the enemies don't stay alive. Endurance. Endurance, more health and better tankiness long term. You are literally building a tank archer, you want this high. Willpower. Willpower helps your magic regeneration, which keeps your healing and supportive spells online in longer fights. Intelligence. Intelligence is your magicka wallet. It increases your maximum magicka pool, which is vital if you are running restoration for healing, alteration for shields or feather, extra utility spells. You are not a pure mage here, but you want enough intelligence to comfortably cast your buffs and heals in every fight, without running bone dry after a single spell combo. Strength. More carry weight for heavy armor and loot. You will feel it when this attribute is low. You can compensate low strength with alteration magic spells, for example with feather effect. Early on, don't stress about min-maxing every level up. The rest of attributes you can largely ignore at the start. If you just grab agility, endurance and intelligence when you can, you are already doing it right. Skills. We covered detailed skills in my other videos, so here I'll keep it short. For your major skills, these are mandatory. Marksman, your main source of damage. Heavy armor, your safety net. It levels up as you get hit. Restoration, lets you heal mid-dungeon. Armorer, lets you repair your gear anywhere, saves your money and trips back to town. For the rest of your skills, pick from magic schools depending on your preferences. Conjuration, alteration, illusion, alchemy and mysticism. For your first hour, first of all, finish the tutorial. Sell everything except heavy armor pieces, your bow and arrows, and your healing and magicka potion. Potions will help you a lot at the beginning, especially magicka ones. Then try to clear a couple of dungeons to sell loot and make some gold. You need a lot of it for new spells. This also helps you figure out what kind of heavy archer you are. More magic focused or more of a tank who uses a bow. Practice the loop. Let enemies hit your armor, back up, use magic, then shoot while they chase you. And most important, don't panic. This build is designed to survive your mistakes. Sum up. So, your beginner heavy archer in Oblivion Remastered. Race: Nord, Orc or Breton. Birth sign: Lady, Thief, Mage if you want more magicka pool, Warrior to carry more. Attributes: agility, endurance, intellect and willpower. Strength: when you have some free points to share, plus feather effect from alteration skill can help you with carrying more. Skills: marksman, heavy armor, restoration, armor as mandatory skills, plus magic skills that you prefer to fuse the rest. Gameplay: tank, heal, cast spells, shoot. Follow that and you have a character that tanks everything, melts enemies from range and uses magic like a boss. Drop a comment with what race and birth sign you are starting with and how your heavy archer is doing in the remaster. If this guide helped you from dying horribly, a like really helps more new players find it and consider subscribing for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Cyrodiil.